Hello and welcome to my tutorial ebook, Understanding Fractions, where every single problem is linked to a video tutorial. And this is problem 1.1, Puppy in a Seatbelt. Before I go any further, how cute is this guy? Way too cute, that is the answer, my friend. Anyway, here is the scenario. You and your mother baked a pan of brownies. Right here it is. You cut the pan of brownies into 1/6 parts because there will be 6 people at your grandmother's birthday party. You load the brownies into the car and then you buckle your puppy right next to the brownies. You think that the puppy is buckled in tight, but you are wrong, my friend. When you look back, you see that your puppy has escaped and he is eating some of these brownies. There is only 4/6 of the pan of brownies left. Can you illustrate how much is left? Well, this is a watch me video, so all you have to do is watch how I solve this problem, and then the next time you'll do it along with me. So here we go. I'm going to show you how to cut this into fractions. So let's talk a little bit about fractions first. And fractions always have a numerator on the top and a denominator on the bottom. So if you think about this, the denominator tells us how many parts it's whatever it is cut into. In this case, it's brownies. So in this case, it said the brownies were cut into 6 parts, right? Denominator tells us how many parts it's cut into. So I am going to simply draw 5 lines because I want to make 6 parts. And the reason I draw 5 lines is, watch, when I draw this first line, it'll cut it into 2 parts. So here's one line, and as you see, I have 1 part here and 2 parts here. So I'm going to actually use 5 lines to make 6 parts. So here I go. There's 1 line, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So now you can see I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 parts. So I have cut this into 6 parts. Now, as you see, the numerator tells us how many parts we actually have. Now, before the puppy over here got in here and ate 2 of these, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in this case, I have 6, 6. And I like to draw a giant 1 here and show that 6, 6 is really one whole. So as you see, I've got a whole pan of brownies here because I have 6 out of 6 parts. You can also think of, when you're talking about fractions, you can say 6, 6, or you can say 6 out of 6 because I get 6 parts out of all of the 6 parts. However, this is how it was before your puppy escaped, and now he came over and here and ate 2 of these. So I'm going to just illustrate by taking away, imagine this is gone now. He ate that one and he ate that one. So now I have something left, and what I have left is right here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of those parts left, right? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that's my numerator, right? I get 4 out of the original 6 parts that it was cut into. So 4/6 is your answer. Now, if you were drawing this, you wouldn't have the actual pan of brownies like I have here. So I'm going to show you how you would draw it if you were doing this on a piece of paper. And the first thing you would want to do is to create just a box. And you wouldn't want it black because, goodness, that's too hard to work with, right? So what you would want to actually do is make it just with the outline here. So here you go. You've got one big box, and this is representing your pan of brownies, right? So then you want to make it into 6 parts. So you would draw your 5 lines. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 parts, right? And now, if I'm looking at this, I'm going to fill it all in because originally I've got all of the parts here, right? So originally the pan of brownies was completely full, just like this. And now I'm going to erase two of those because the puppy ate two of those. And I'm going to do it with my big old fat pen here. So here's one that's gone, and here's a second one that's gone. And as you see, you've got 1, 2, 3, and 4 parts out of the original 6. So if you were drawing it, you would draw it like this, and you wouldn't have to draw the actual pan of brownies. But this gives you the idea of originally the full pan of brownies, 2 of these pieces got eaten, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4 left. So our next one we will do together, and so get ready for that one. Until then, have a great day. I'll see you soon.